That sheriff kept a Bible on his desk for show, a whiskey flask beneath where the truth won't go. He'd shake your hand and bless your name and sell your soul for a crooked gain. There's a man gone missing by the river bend. Folks whispered his name, but it met no end. That bad shines bright, but it hides a bruise. Ain't no saints where the law gets to choose. When justice rode a mule, it was slow and blind. Took the long dirt road through a twisted mind. Every hoofbeat carried what the judge won't say. Truth gets buried in the clay that way. He ruled this town with an iron grin, smiled for church while he bathed in sin, took bribes from men who wore clean ties, swore on God while he told his lies. He broke my brother in a midnight sale, said some men just belong in hell, but hell's got rules that he never knew, and every lie comes back for review. When justice rode a mule, it was tired and thin, carried too much guilt for the shape it's in. Ain't no angel standing by the courthouse wall, just dust and the sound of a sinner's fall. I left this town with a broken vow, swore someday I'd come back somehow. Spend years hiding where the pine trees lean, trying to forget what my hands had seen. But every dream turned red and mean, and the past rode harder than a gallows beam. So I loaded my gun and said a prayer, Lord, forgive me if you're still there. Moonlight slid through the jailhouse bars. He looked up once, said, you come too far. He grinned and said, boy, revenge ain't right. But his voice shook soft in the pale lamplight. I said, you took my blood and you called it law. Now you'll answer to the things I saw. He reached for his gun, but I drew first, and justice smiled through the powder and dirt. When justice rode a mule, it came dragging chains through the mud and sand and the blood-stained plains. And I swear I saw it stop by the sheriff that night, tip its hat once, then fade from sight. Now the preacher speaks with trembling hands, says the Lord moves strange, no man understands. But I seen his work through smoke and tears. It's a quiet kind that takes you years. They cleaned the town, hung my name in shame, but every man here knows the same old game. Some truths you speak, some truths you stew, and justice still rides a mule on through. There's a cold kind of peace when your mind goes still, like the hush before a man gets killed. I walk that road in the dead of June to the sound of my boots and the cry of the loon. Ain't no hallelujahs when the hammer falls, just the wind humming through them courthouse walls. If the law is blind, then so am I, but the mule knows the road where the guilty lie. When justice rode a mule, it rode alone through the valley of bones where the wild weeds are grown. If you listen close when the nights turn cruel, you'll hear it coming slow on that old gray mule. Now the town sleeps quiet, but the wind still moans through the cracks of that courthouse made of bones. And if you listen close when the nights grow cruel, you'll hear justice riding on that old gray mule. The town sleeps quiet, but the wind still moans through the cracks of that courthouse made of bones. And if you listen close when the nights grow cruel, you'll hear justice riding on that old gray